Welcome to the All Things New Devotion series. I'm Matt Parker. This is week 22, The Prophet's Cry. Day 2, Written on the Heart. Jeremiah 31:33. I will put my teaching within them and write it on their hearts. I will be their God, and they will be my people. It's easy for us, especially in the days of trial and suffering, to hope that God's answer to human failure will simply be better circumstances, better leadership, or even better national security. While all those things matter and are really important, they don't go deep enough. They don't matter ultimately. The fracture of human failure runs deep through the heart of God's people, not just on the surface of their behavior. Israel had the covenant. They had and knew the law. They had the temple, the sacrifices, the priests, the prophets, the promises, and the history. Yet again and again, these things fell short of keeping them from drifting from the Lord. It wasn't that God had failed to speak clearly or to give the right tools for success. The problem was that God's people needed more than instructions written on stone. They needed His ways written deep inside their being. Jeremiah teaches us to see God's restoration as something deeper than simple outward behavior modification. God promised a new covenant, one marked not by outward observance and ritual, but by inner renewal, forgiveness, and belonging. I will be their God, and they will be my people. It isn't just a coffee cup slogan. It's the heartbeat and the epicenter of the entire story. God is still moving towards dwelling with His family. This view of the world confronts the way that we think about the change He's making in us. We tend to imagine that if our situation would just improve, that our hearts would surely follow. Jeremiah reveals something much deeper. God's restoration works from the inside out. He doesn't just bring His people back to a place, He brings them back to Himself. The prophets cry out because they understand that sin is real and exile is painful, and covenant unfaithfulness has dire consequences. But they also proclaim that God's mercy goes deeper than His judgment. He will forgive iniquity, and He will remember their sin no more. He hasn't and won't abandon His promise to dwell with the people who know Him from the heart. I know it's become popular in the past 100 years or so for us to hang on to the hope of spending eternity somewhere out there in the cosmos with God, but that's not really how the biblical story plays out. This passage is a stark reminder that the goal of God isn't some secret extraction to be with Him in a faraway place, but for Him to return again and restore all things, to restore things back to the way that they were in the garden, here on earth, as it is in heaven. Where are you tempted to seek external relief while avoiding the pain of inward renewal? How does Jeremiah 31 help you understand God's promise to restore His people? Lord, I pray You would write Your truth deep inside my soul. Don't let me settle for outward behavior modification when the inward renewal You are offering is far richer and purer than anything I could ever do on my own. Amen.